Okay. Okay, great. お願いします。
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 Okie dokie, good. Okay, just loosen up. Okay, in front and back. Right hand, left and right. Right, and rotating. Okay, and into a wave. Okay. Good. So the feet, rolling out the ankles. And toes up. And changing the side. And the toes up. We're working that inside mat. Raise onto the toes and back onto the heel. Shoulder to the top. Sink into the back. Hold in the back. Big roll out one side. Straight into the front. To the side. To the back. Loosen up the hip. Right, and the other side. And straight into the front. Side. The back. And roll in the hip. Okay, great, circle in the knees. And change of direction. Was. Bend and straighten. Down, pushing these up. Back. Yes. Arms up, down. back. Right. Now wide, nice and easy to the side. Then hold them on the side. And change. And change. Down, toes up. Again, for the side. Changing over, leaning a little bit over to the leg. Changing over. Reach, bring the legs back, and bring the hands out. Slowly start to bring the forearms to the ground. Release the upper body. And walking the hands out. And getting through the spine. Back. Okay, reach it to the top on the hand. Change. One more time. And change. Okay, walking the feet together. And slowly coming back up. Right, take my leg forward. Slowly. Change and take it into the hip. Okay. And reaching the toes back. Bring the hands to the hands, back onto the toes. Tread out the feet. Good, holding at the back. Good, bring the feet forward. Good, up to standing. Good, just loosen out the hips. And change direction. Okay, rolling out the shoulders. Forwards. Alternate a minute. And the arms come into a figure of 8. Reaching out the shoulders, the hands. Okay, curling the fingers into the forearm. Raising the hands. Curling one more time. Release it. Turn the hands down. Simply press out the palms. And then curling the fingers to the top. Yeah. Release it, press out the palms. And curl the fingers. You release it, widen the elbows. Change it. Good, curl the wrist to the front. Jane. Together. Great, and take into Nikyo. Changing. And 𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂 Change. Thumbs up. Change. And thank you. On the other side. Onto the fingers. And changing side. And freshen out the fingertips. And making fists. Great. Okay, shaking them out at the top. Roll the arms down. In the legs. And the whole way. Very good. Okay, take a okay. Yeah. Great. So we'll take it straight into a Zengo. Into back. Oops. Okay, take it into a Shiho, working the 4.
And take it into a half bow, working with 8. Hey, bud.
2 buddies. Good. Having some technical difficulties.
Okay. Understood. Great. He's working with a yokomen on the spot, number 5. So we are way and down. Okay, similar to what we were doing yesterday, working now off the yokomen. So working with a number 6, just on the swap. So you go here, into the thrust, change, here, into the thrust, change, here, into the thrust, each time. So we'll play with making this into one movement. So each time, or just what you're looking to do is basically find the focus here and snap into the thrust. So you're using the snap, just the very start of it. That, this side. That, to the ski. So you're looking to ride off the percussion there, straight into the thrust. That, a little bit too. That. A little bit too. A little bit soon. That. You're riding off it. Ooh, into that. Ooh, into that. I'm gonna try. Great. So this is two extremes here, kind of where the movement works and where it doesn't, basically. So the first one's kind of common, where I get kind of stuck in the movement. So I get stuck, and then stuck. So I'm just a bit late. So I'm basically working with the timing from Kihon. And if I try and speed this up, it still looks the same. Ends up with a kind of jerky one. The other extreme is I don't finish the cut. So I just don't do the cut. I do like boom, boom, boom. But the cut has no kind of finish to it. So you're working with this one where you actually finish the cut, but you feed off it that way. This is a tricky thing to work with. So just play with this exercise. The basic one for this is that you're working from the back leg. So with the front leg still in the ground, just play with this raise, and at the same time you want to kind of settle into the back leg there, and you're looking to match that movement out, or that movement in the hand with the foot, and then what you feel is that pressing you out. So you're using the back leg, the ground in the back leg. But that, and just make it a really small movement. So you're kind of that. My back heel's just raising off the ground, and the sword as well. So I want to match the sword and the heel, basically, that to that, that to that. I snap the hands when I press the heel down, and I snap out. So the feeling's like you're snapping out of the ground rather than the arms go to the ground. That kind of thing. Just play with it a little bit. But the timing's kind of tricky because everything's needs to go together. So. And then there's these really subtle differences in the way I use the body. So just play with these. There's kind of a few ways I can do this. You can raise the heel, and then as you drop it, kind of push out of the ground and do that. Push, out of the ground. I can push into the ground like that. Or the one you kind of want to work for is where you're actually falling into the ground. So the leg just basically relaxes and releases into the ground. Relaxes and releases into the ground. So the structure doesn't actually drop in, or I don't push into it, and I definitely don't push off because this is going to pull the center. So just play with it, but really experiment with it. I need to know the difference between them, because I need to know when I'm kind of coming out of the ground and when I'm kind of pushing into it, where the body will kind of stiffen up. Both of those two will create tension through the body, which will either send me up or trap the body. So you want the one which is not going to create tension in the body, but the hip can release and press that movement out. There. There. But it's the feeling of kind of falling into the leg. The leg needs to be kind of like rubbery, kind of whoa, and receive the weight, basically. So it's a tricky thing. This is kind of not really technical, so it's kind of feeling. So it's something a little bit. That's it. Yeah, right. That's it. Yeah. This is one of those you need to kind of relax to the level of like stupidity in a way. I feel kind of stupid doing it, but I need to do that in order to kind of feel the tissue drain. Right. And play with this on both sides as well, which is not that same thing. The heel. Yeah. Yeah, just come back into the source. So go into back into this exercise, working with the 𝒂𝒄𝒄𝒄. And it's really feeling like you're kind of falling through the back leg, but it catches the body and press it forward. Catch the body, press it forward. Just press it. Okay. Yeah. Just play with this now in the opposite order. So you do the ski first, and then you find the yokomen. So we'll work with the same thing, but just work with Kihon to start. So just feeling the compression down. So you start with the thrust, and then just change the leg. Go into the thrust, change the leg. So it's the same, but just think about now the order. I'm gonna make this movement now into a fluid movement. Just for now. That, and then pressing out of it. Yeah. That, pressing out of it. That. So focusing more now with the compression in the front leg. Change the hip, drop into the curve. See, it's the front leg, drop into the curve.
See you later. Thank
See you
you.
later.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Right.
Okay, good. So take this kinagai now. So the main difference now is you're compressing, you're kind of falling into the front leg. So you've got the thrust here, the back heel's off the ground, and then you're just pressing in to the cut this way. Round it, you push in. The weight settles into the front foot. As it's settled in, that back leg drags in, and then I take it into the cut. So got this one now. This. Settle it back. This. This. Again, just work with a similar exercise, so just breaking down that point where you shift the weight. So again, you're working the back heel off the ground, and in this case, it doesn't ground fully. So you just basically shift the weight now into the front leg. So what you do in the ski work, where you kind of ground the back leg, press into it. What you do, you've got this foot down in the thrust, this, and then you just sinking the weight in, settling into that front leg. So just play with this motion. You've got this movement out. You want to feel this connection to the back leg, but you shift into the front. This. You just want to let it kind of carry you over into the yokomen. There it is. Yeah, got to kind of release into the leg. You've got that pressure, a little bit of pressure in the wall of the foot, but mostly shifting the weight to the front. And find the cut. There. Just give yourself a small kind of impulse into the ski. Again, it's where the ski's finishing and the 𝒂𝒂𝒿 starts. Good. Yeah. Okay, so we'll take it into another pattern, kind of similarities to it. Again, just starting with a kihon, so working with the first kumitachi, just the attacking side. So you've got this movement up, going to the top, changing to the left side, and then right side with it. That's just a couple of kihon, nice and clear. Releasing to the left, off the line to the right. As you're doing the kihon, just notice is when you shift the weight in the feet and how you do it. So you're just looking at which leg, identifying which leg I'm shifting into, where the weight's coming from, which side I'm mobilizing. Again, keep the kihon pattern, just play with this. Again, it's more a kind of feeling with it. So the main problem with us is when we're going to kihon, we're going to this kind of double kind of weight position. So you're in this kind of 50-50. And the problems have to kind of shift weight to one leg or the ability to basically shift weight and just move from it. So the key with that is finding the middle of the posture. And that starts right from the beginning as well, because if I'm out here, I'm automatically loaded into the next movement. So just really find the middle of the posture each time and really consciously go, release into one leg, and then press into it or fall into it basically. And then when you get it, so it's the same thing. I've got a double weighted position in the middle of it, and then shift the weight. And I need to shift it to this leg, draw it up here. Again, you've got this double weighted position. Consciously shift into one side to free the other side. And the same thing, shift, change it. So okay, it's more of a mental, it's more of a feeling thing. I need to just drain down one leg rather than the other. Basically go from double weighted to starting to shift the weight, but not consciously shifting anything, just the feeling of draining down into it. Just the feeling of draining down into it. If I'm in a good position, I don't really need to drain into it because I'll already be in it, but just play with this because most of the time I'm actually out of position. So I need to be in the middle first and then drain to one side. In the middle, drain. Find the middle, drain. And then keep that. This is more like a semi-kindergarten. So basically, I keep the form and I keep that sense of grounding both feet. But just really brief as I just start to make the movements a little bit tighter. So this. So I'm not fully kindergarten. I'm not really using that kind of elastic footwork. So. Just in this case, as soon as I'm draining, I'm taking the movement. Drain, move, drain, move, drain, move. And I'm allowing both feet to fully ground. And then last few, just if you want to play with it in a full kind of kindergarten way. So the key now is the footwork to this kind of flexible pattern of movement. So not really fully grounding both feet anymore. Kind of springing out of the feet. So the contact's much more flexible that way. It's going to kind of propel you into the movement. Whoosh. Yeah, let's play with it a little bit. Tricky to do slow. Whoosh. Whoosh. Yeah. Okay, perfect. Great. We'll stop there. Great. どうもありがとうございました。
どうもありがとうございました。
Very good. Thank you very much.